Welcome back. The National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency and the Stakeholder Democracy Network have concluded arrangement to use satellite-based technology to identify hotspots and Betani in Ogoni land and in Niger Delta region. This from discussion during a visit by the United Kingdom-based non-profit organization to the NOSDRA headquarters in Abuja. The duo also expressed their firm commitment towards consolidating the gains of their ongoing partnership to improve management in the interest of clean and sustainable environment in Nigeria's petroleum industry. Speaking at the event, the Executive Director SDN Adam Hill stressed that the organization will support the agency for the Ogoni cleanup in the area of testing oil and water samples.
We indeed supported the agency in development of Nigerian oil spill monitor. Like you said, we have also supported the Nigerian gas flare tracker. Let me tell you, this has helped the agency to make significant contribution toward our country's climate change journey.
Two very notable tools have been produced to date, which are now we're very happy to see being well used by NOSDRA. These are the oil spill monitor and the gas flare tracker, which we were delighted to play a part in co-developing with NOSDRA, and I think they've really served a huge purpose in providing valuable public information on the scale of some of these environmental challenges in the Niger Delta.
About 10 communities within the Federal Capital Territory have been engaged in a waste-to-wealth project that promotes the recycling of marine plastics in their environment. The project targets at least an 80% reduction in the volume of recyclable wastes, littering drainage systems, as well as reduce public littering and an increase in the cleanness of the communities.
In Nigeria, population explosion and rapid urbanization have led to an increase in plastic consumption, leading to an unprecedented volume of generated waste. These wastes affect climate change, threaten wildlife and public health. Plastic pollution, for one, affects all land, freshwater and marine ecosystems. It is a major driver of biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation. Over 430 million tons of plastics are produced every year, with 2/3 being short-lived products that become waste.
These animals are not using plastics to do anything. It's we humans that are using the plastics, but because we're not taking care of them properly, it's harming the animals in the oceans. And researchers have told us that by 2050, if we don't do anything about the way we are consuming plastics and throwing them anyhow, there will be more plastic inside our ocean than fish.
This town hall of some sorts is a meeting to raise awareness to communities on how to manage plastic pollution through recycling. The project aims to reduce marine plastic pollution in Bupa and Osama rivers in Lupe and Gwagwalada areas of the FCT through community-led waste recycling programs.
The idea is to create awareness about plastic menace in the environment, how these plastics are finding their way into these water bodies, and what we can do to reduce the plastics by managing the plastics, the menace, the pollution. The women or anybody that participates in the project can also have economic benefit from it.
This district head highlights the positive results from the project, as he admits the awareness raised on recycling has led to a cleaner environment in their community. The
10 communities that have been selected, if you go to their environment, is different with the other people that have not been privileged to hear this information. Our environment are neater than before because of this program, because they have been participating and following, see the danger, forget about the monitoring benefit, but environment and their heads.
So the people reduce the rate at which they release the plastic to the environment. Then, of course, you ask yourself what happens after you have less plastics in the environment. So this project also now incorporated skill building activity into the project, so that when they don't have the plastics again, then they can still be engaged in something. So
experts have said that a global plastics treaty is needed to ambitiously reduce plastic production, phase out harmful subsidies, eliminate products and chemicals of concern, and adopt strong national plans and rigorous reporting.
Kiss Daniel, and now we move to entertainment. Kiss Daniel has been celebrating a decade at the top of Afrobeats music via his Vadu at 10 World Tour. Afrobeat sensation Kiss Daniel continues to celebrate a decade of musical excellence with the release of two highly anticipated singles, Marba and We Must. These new tracks are part of the ongoing festivals surrounding his Vadua 10 anniversary, commemorating 10 years of groundbreaking hits, global recognition, and unwavering fan support. It's a bittersweet experience as the trading Big Brother Nigeria nor lose guard season races towards its final. As Tecno added a premium touch to the entertainment with its second intense task, delivering even greater excitement than the first. Building on the success of the initial challenge, Tecno's touch sport and nothing to task pushed the housemates to their limits, showcasing their wit and talent in a game packed even more unpredictability, high energy and stunning fashion moments. While the housemates battled it out at the arena, fans at home also part of the action, winning exciting prizes through Tecno's online trivia across various social media platforms. British Nigerian singer Darkoo has opened up about coming to her Nigerian parents as a lesbian and their reactions. Darkoo described the journey of sharing her truth with her parents, noting that it was more challenging with her mother because of their bond. Darkoo noted that even though it was easier with her dad, he was not 100% open to the conversation. A Nigerian comedian Koja Case is set to release his debut stand-up comedy special titled Don't Judge Me. This comedy body of work is set to premiere on Friday, of course, that was yesterday, on global video sharing platform YouTube via his YouTube channel. Koja Case, in an era where Afrobeat has taken over the world and the Nigerian film industry is considered one of the fastest growing, Koja Case is set to take the gospel of Nigerian comedy around the world. Koja Case has a unique style of telling his original Nigerian stories that makes them very relatable. In the midst of her divorce proceedings with her estranged husband, Offset, American rapper Cardi B has stressed that she has had enough of him cheating on her. Cardi B went off on Offset during a series of Instagram live sessions on September 26, 2024, stressing that he cheated on her multiple times throughout their 6-year marriage, even with people that she did not like. Her ups.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Well, of course, and that's how, of course, the entertainment stories. We have quite interesting Darkoo coming out to her Nigerian parents. Always a very sensitive topic to go about. And you could see, you know, she even confessed that even though the dad was maybe a bit more acceptable than the mother, he was also not open to having the whole conversations. Because I mean, maybe he was also trying to be truthful to himself in all the circumstances. But hey, Kiss Daniel.
I think Kiss Daniel's case is that of a Nigerian who has proven himself all throughout the years. In the last 10 years, back-to-back hits, you know. So it's. I think that I think for him, this is one of the best things that could happen to him. I remember sometimes early this year he had a challenge with the wife. I think so. But
I mean, well, I think majorly most of the things that he is seeing is you know, the issue with not honoring events that he's booked for and all that. And I think there was a time he had the interesting moment with his wife, actually, because people felt that, you know, he was too good for the wife and he didn't understand where they were coming from, because he felt like, I mean, she was there even from the humble beginnings and all that. So I think for me, that definitely overshadows every other thing.
And I think that Koja Case, you know, owned yesterday was also a very good one. You know, of course, Nigeria's film industry is on a global stage. I think the third largest or the second, I can't remember, growing industry, film industry in the world. And I think that for Koja Case, this is a very good one, putting it out there to make sure.
Well, you're saying it like he's the first. I think Nigerian comedy have also.
No, I'm not saying it's the first. I'm not saying that
it's.
I'm just saying that for a young man like him, you know, it's a good way to start, and I think that it's good. You can compare the likes of AY have been in the business for a very long time. Basketman have been in the business for. As a matter of fact, AY and Basketman
are coming together. So that's quite an interesting thing.
Interesting one. Okay, we'll move straight to sport now. Nigerian Super Eagles winger Moses Simon has been celebrated by his compatriot